First of all, what is your name and where are you from?
So my name is Mirza and I'm originally from Dominican Republic.
Okay.
I'm Alex, I'm from Miami.
From where?
Miami.
Oh, Miami. Okay. Okay, first of all, I wanted to ask you, well, let me ask the lady first. What is your first impressions when you came to this country?
It was just very different. People are more to themselves and not as friendly with each other as I was used to.
Yeah. So, what kinds of things do you miss about the Dominican Republic?
The people and the food.
The people and the food?
Yep.
Okay, how about when you first came to New York? What was your impression?
Well, it's completely different from Miami, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Harder to find parking, maybe?
Yeah, there's no point having a car here.
Yeah.
But
so you find it easy to get around in the subways, and did you get used to that real quick?
Yeah, little by little you get used to it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, where have you been? Where have you visited? Like other countries or other states, anything like that?
Yeah, I've been to a bunch of places around the world, like Spain, Italy, Mexico, Germany, Japan.
Okay. Where would you like to go that you haven't been?
Norway.
Norway? Why?
Yeah, Norway. I'm really into the Viking culture.
Oh, really?
And I want to see the Northern Lights.
Yeah. How about you? What kind of places have you been to, and where would you like to go?
Pretty much the same. Spain, Italy, Mexico, Bahamas, Puerto Rico. I've been to LA, Canada.
Yeah. Where would you like to go in the future?
Dubai.
Oh, to Dubai?
Yeah.
Why? To see the 6-star hotel?
Yes.
Yeah, they get a lot of recognition. What do you think is a good place to film? Like, if I wanted to make a video if you wanted to make a video like this, where would you want to film? I mean, to get an idea of who people are and what they're about. Let me tell you a little bit more about the videos that I'm making. First of all, when I watch like a lot of videos, I'm seeing like they're asking them one question, two questions, and then they're giving them like really short answers that don't give people really an idea of who these people are. So what I'm trying to do is change that and do it from like a different angle so that people can understand each other a little bit more. And especially now in a time of a pandemic, like a lot of people, they want to meet people, they want to know what people are about, and they're not able to do that. So if I make a video like this, it's almost like they're able to meet somebody without really meeting somebody and getting to know them, because I think people want that. It's kind of like a hunger, you know, like something that you want, and it's almost like they're eating by watching this video in a way.
Yeah, we're social creatures.
Yeah.
So we want the social creatures.
Yeah. Okay, so what kind of places do you think I should film?
So if we're stuck to New York, then I would definitely say like Central Park.
Yeah.
You could probably find a lot of different types of people there. This is a good spot because there's a lot of like social people, you know, right next to NYU.
Yeah, a lot of young people, students especially.
If you choose to travel, man, definitely like South Beach, Miami.
South Beach in Miami?
Yeah, there you will find like everyone.
Really? Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. Are you?
I would say like outside of supermarkets where people are living their daily lives.
Yeah.
And you're just catching them like when they're not out per se.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, because like not everybody would come would want to do this video. What made you want to do this video?
I'm very curious.
Yeah.
So I saw your sign and I was like, what content? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I just got curious.
Yeah. Were you like suspicious in any kind of way? Because like there's a lot of questionable people in this park. Because I was sitting here for a long time, and before there was some like really extreme like political people here, and I don't know, it kind of makes you like not want to sit here. So that's why I asked you this question as well, because like it kind of makes you not really want to engage with anybody.
Well, to me, like your sign just says like you're trying to make a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And I didn't really see that many people going to talk to us. So I'm a person that really like to help people.
Yeah.
In like any way, shape or form that I can. So.
Yeah. I think another thing with if somebody watches you on here, I think it will put a smile on people's face. You know, to kind of see like not everybody is bad. You know what I mean? And not everybody's trying to get something out of you, because a lot of the people here, they want to get something out of you. So I think if whoever watches this video, they see the two of you, they're like, wow, you know, there's still some like decent people in this world. Okay, so let me ask you another question. Are there any special talents that either one of you have?
Nope.
No special talents?
None for me.
Anything that you're particularly good at? That better than other people?
Crafting.
Crafting?
Like DIYs and
Yeah.
Yeah, just stuff like that.
Yeah. What kind of crafts have you made?
Well, I've been making a lot of frames
Uh-huh.
and threaded artwork.
Okay. That's cool. How about yourself?
That's definitely something you're good at.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, thanks.
I play the guitar. I also like to wakeboard. I surf.
Yeah.
I race cars sometimes.
How's the surfing scene in Miami?
It's not that good.
It's not that good?
It's like you have to go up to like Deerfield.
Yeah.
It's just like about an hour and 30 minutes north.
Yeah.
And
Is that near Cocoa Beach?
No, it's further north.
Oh, it's further? Because I've heard of the Rundown Surf Shop.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah. Okay, so what would you like to do? A lot of these questions are random because I kind of wrote them down as I thought about them. But I think one of the questions that people want to know, especially people who are like isolated, they want to know what do you want to do when the pandemic ends?
Travel.
Travel?
Yep, travel.
One of the common answers that I get is going to musical concerts as well.
Yes.
Good,
Yeah.
what?
Concerts.
Yeah, 100%.
And another one that I get is going to parties.
And
They just want to be bunched up with people just because they can. Just because they're not allowed to right now.
I was thinking clubs, so yeah. Close enough.
Where do you see yourselves 5 years from now?
married.
Married?
Married.
Are you getting pressure from your parents or you really want to get married
No,
yourself?
I want to get married.
Okay.
Working on my residency.
You work on your residency?
Yeah.
Are you going to be a doctor?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay, how's that going so far?
It's going. I'm fine this year.
Yeah. It seems like a very difficult job.
It's very stressful.
Yeah, you got to put in a lot of hours.
Yeah, it's I usually study about 8 to 9 hours a day.
Oh, really?
But I definitely think it's worth it.
Yeah. So were you a good student when you were younger as well?
When I was younger, no.
No?
Now, like little by little, I've gotten better.
Yeah. So I think one of the questions that I ask a lot of people, and I think a lot of people are curious as well, is how can someone who is like, let's just say a loser, become more disciplined and be able to achieve some kind of like success in school? Because a lot of young people watch these videos and they're thinking to themselves, why am I such a bad student, and how can I get good at it? What kind of advice would you have?
Well, being bad at something is the first step of being good at something.
Yeah.
So what I did was, I knew I was a bad student.
Yeah.
And I knew that was one of my weaknesses. I knew I wasn't disciplined.
Yeah.
So I had to get something in my life. So the first thing I started to do was I made my bed every single morning. And that's something that, it's a routine that you have to keep starting.
Yeah.
And you have to do it over and over and over. And it's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
It's never going to seem like it's going to be easy.
Yeah.
But little by little, you're going to get a little bit better at it. And there's this rule called the 40% rule. It means that whenever you think that you're 100% exhausted, your body's only actually at 40%.
Right.
So you have to keep pushing. And every single week, let's say I would study 1 hour.
Yeah.
The next week, 1 hour for the whole week.
Yeah.
The next week, I would study 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Little by little, start increasing your threshold, and you're gonna get better.
Okay.
And after 2 months, you're gonna make a routine.
Yeah.
Once you start doing that, it's gonna get easier and easier.
So it sounds like you have to sort of look at the big picture, and you have to have a lot of patience as well.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, you always have to keep your goal in mind. Like, what are you doing this for?
Right.
Because if you don't believe what you're doing for,
Yeah. Let's move over a little bit, so we don't. Actually, let's find like a. Let me see, somewhere like. Do you want to go? Like, well, let me see. What do you think is a good idea? You're the doctor. I guess I'll stand here at the light so the light shines at you.
Sure, thanks.
Okay, yeah, I think this might. No, let's try the other way because this doesn't look too good. Yeah, I think this is better. This is better. Sorry about that.
That's all right, man.
Okay, so yeah, so little by little, and you gotta have patience.
And know your goal.
Know your goal.
What you're working towards.
Right. So what helped you find those goals? Because you sound like you know what you want to do. A lot of people, they don't know. You ask. Actually, I do ask. I do mostly young people here because they're the ones who come up to me, and you ask them what they want to do, and they're not really sure. How can young people better find out what they want to do or what kind of dreams they should pursue?
You just gotta see what's important to you.
Yeah.
Like, what is it that you're good at? Number one, because nobody's bad at everything. That's something that my dad used to tell me all the time.
Yeah.
There's nobody that's bad at everything. Everybody has one thing that at least they're good at.
Yeah.
And also what's important to you. So for me, I had cancer when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then growing up, my mom had bipolar disorder. So that's something that has really affected my family. And when I was in college, I started writing about brain tumors. I started researching more, and I got interested. And little by little, I started realizing like this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I want to help people.
Right.
But that's not the main reason why I want to be a doctor. I want to be a doctor because I want to make the human race better little by little.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that we don't suffer from the same ailments that we suffer from now. So that's just one of the things. You just gotta find what's important to you, what you're passionate about, and keep working for it.
Okay.
One of the things that you should tell her is just she's on Etsy. And there wasn't a lot of people buying her stuff. Yeah. But you have to do it for you. The money's gonna come. If you love what you're doing, the money's gonna come eventually. Yeah. But you gotta little by little just think about what you're doing and realize like if you're passionate about this, just keep moving forward.
Yeah. I'm thinking one thing right now. Let me stop this. Okay, so you were finishing up saying you just gotta be able to find your goals.
Yeah, if you're passionate about something, and you're good at it, keep doing it, even if the money's not there yet. Make sure you're doing it right, and the money will come.
That's a great thing that you said. You're motivated because of what's happened with your family as well. Is family a very important thing to you?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to switch subjects a little right now. What kind of videos do you watch?
I like vlogs. I like seeing people's lives and how different we are from each other.
Yeah.
That's my main entertainment right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm very eclectic, so I go from like UFC to music videos to like construction, just stuff like that.
Let me ask you this: how did the two of you meet?
I was in a frat.
And I was in a sorority.
Okay. That's it.
I met her. I was like, hey, how you doing? What's your name?
Yeah.
She rejected me,
Really?
Like, obviously you don't know who I am.
Yeah.
I asked her on a date. She told me no.
Yeah.
So fast forward 2 months later, I found her at another party.
Yeah.
She was playing some game on her phone, the billiard game.
Yeah.
And I was like trying to talk to her, and she was ignoring me completely, playing the billiard game.
Right.
So then I was like, hey, tell you what, if I beat you at that game, you gotta go on a date with me.
Yeah.
I beat her.
Yes.
I took her to a Dominican place, and here we are.
Right.
3 years later.
Fantastic. So let me ask you this: you rejected him in the beginning. What did he do wrong?
She had a bad reputation.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not mean. It's just word of
So-
mouth gets around.
So basically, you gotta see for yourself, and I think that's a good lesson in life in general, right? Because like one person might think you're bad, but another person might think you're good.
Nah, he turned out to be a great guy.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad you're able to overcome that obstacle. Now, what were you all doing when everything was locked down? Were you here in New York?
No, we were down in Miami.
Down in Miami? So Miami didn't really have a lockdown, right? Am I correct?
We did, but nobody respected it.
Nobody. But were a lot of things shut down at the time?
Yeah, like the clubs and bars and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
restaurants, clubs, bars, they're all shut down.
Yeah. So now, the question the reason why I'm asking this is because a lot of people spent their time working out because there's nothing else they can do, right? A lot of people spend their time working out, or some people they did home like